How can agentic AI be configured to work within lean manufacturing principles, ensuring that automation enhances rather than disrupts established workflows and cultural practices on the plant floor? I think it works just like core lean manufacturing does. Just like when you think about automation, physical automation in a way, this is digital automation instead of physical automation, or intelligent automation. We like to use that word. And so when you think across the manufacturing line, you have direct labor and indirect labor. Direct labor is automated by physical machines and robots, some of the things we're seeing on behind me right now. Indirect labor is automated by generative AI. This is new for us, but it's incredibly powerful. And each of us is learning to adapt to this new reality and get excited instead of scared about it. So in a very similar way, you would look across your manufacturing line, your plant, your back office operations as well. And you would say, where is the indirect labor going that's affecting how efficient my process is? You might, for example, find that you're in a medical device plant that has to build non-compliance reports and CAPAs, and think about the immense amount of human indirect labor, time, engineering time, quality analyst time that's spent accumulating all these different reports and writing them into something human readable that can be presented to someone else to make a final call on this thing. And you would say, you know what? I have a huge ROI if I create an automation of that. And I took this much human time down to only this much human time, and those humans are able to do something else. And so that's exactly how folks, I think, are starting to think about this. In terms of cultural practices, the direct labor has been used for decades now. They are used to the fact that automation is a part of everyday life. This is something that those of us, and I count myself as part of this, who are part of indirect labor, engineering, product, sales, it's not something that we've been used to. There wasn't an automation like this in our life, but now it's our turn. And what we can do is we can lean into this instead of be scared of it. We can say, automation of the dull, dirty, dangerous, and disappearing is a fundamentally good thing, not a bad thing. We do need cultural practices and active work in each of our companies to talk about doing it the right way instead of the wrong way. I'll just share one thing we do at Arch, because we are a software company. We are almost entirely indirect labor. And so generative AI has a ton to do with automating things inside of our company. So in a way, we know more instead of less than many of our customers about what percentage of our total work can be automated and affected by generative AI. Every single role at Arch, including my own as CEO and a lot of things I do, can now be done better by generative AI. And so what we have to do is look at that honestly and talk about that with each other. And we have asserted principles inside Arch that we believe in our people and that we're for our team and that we're growing with our people. We have, for example, when we've had benefits, we have actually called a program the AI dividend, where we've created either more money or more free time for people and had them benefit, while at the same time we ask them to do more. We say, yeah, before your job was this, and now your job is this, and you're not going to get paid double because this is just fundamentally possible with generative AI. But we're not going to pay you nothing more or even pay you less and make you constantly worried about losing your job. I'm going to ask you to be able to accomplish far more with generative AI, and we're going to make sure that you benefit. We're splitting the benefits of this, the AI dividend between us. Just one example of how we are trying to address the complex cultural practice of helping a bunch of people in indirect labor adapt to a world of automation that is new to us.